a lot of you Leos are on point. We're going to get into it. You have the Star card, the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Cups. These three cards in on itself is about how you Leos are on point, because you're looking for higher quality people than the level of people that you've been interacting with lately, right? And that's the catch-22. That's the trick. What you want to do is you want to be in touch and communication. You want to get to know higher quality people, and you want to stay away from the dysfunctional type of people, because all it is that those type of people can do is bring drama into your life in the first place. The lower type, the lower quality type. And I'm not necessarily talking about money or whatever or social status. I'm talking about in levels of character, right? And a lot of you Leos are now paying attention. You're now even more aware of this. Like, if the type of, the quality of the attention and that you're getting, you're paying attention to if you and a person is actually good and compatible with one another, if they are if they are ultimately a waste of time. The Ten of Cups and the Five of Cups, however, represents you Leos being ready to if you don't see that they have any kind of noble traits, any traits about them that is valuable for the long term, I see a lot of you Leos having the mentality now and being able to leave. You know, y'all being fixed signs, a lot of y'all, you know, the fixed signs usually take a little bit of time, even more than the mutable or even more than the cardinal signs, to decide whether or not they like you, right? The fixed signs take a long time, a longer time than the other two. And the fixed signs are Aquarius, right? You Leos, Scorpios, and what was the other one? And no, it was Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and then you have Taurus. Taurus. How could I forget? Sorry about that. But a lot of you took some time to understand that, right? And a lot of you realize that you've been missing out when it comes to the equation. One thing that you Leos realize that you're missing out on is the idea of, it's not necessarily about how many people a lot of you Leos are interacting with, it's the quality. It's not necessarily about just ripping and running around and trying to holler at and tag the finest, I almost said it, and be attached to the most handsome or the finest people in the world. It's about the content of their character, right? Their value. Who are they as far as a character is concerned, right? Their inner values, right? Are they honorable? And a lot of you Leos are paying attention even more closely to that now, right? Because a lot of you are realizing the answer, right, to a lot of your problems is the quality of the person equates to the quality of the relationship that they're offering you. If these are people are corrupt and they're dysfunctional and they basically sold their soul and they don't have a soul and they just look at the dating game as a game, then a lot of you Leos realize you got to stay away from them. But the Six of Cups represents, but even though you Leos are on that pursuit, you're still very attractive right now. So the Six of Cups is, like I said, some of those people that you stop talking to cannot accept the fact that you stopped talking to them, because they're trying to do the reach back, right? They're trying to get back with you, even though you've dubbed them, because they were giving you so much of a hard time. So now the King of Pentacles and the Sun card right here are all about how, since that's the case, you Leos are looking for this. That's why you represent the King of Pentacles. You're looking for quality. You're looking for pentacles, right? Value, right? Not necessarily money per se. Of course, you know, you probably are, but not necessarily money in that way. More so like value, intrinsic value. You're looking for long-term value. And the thing is, the sun is you, obviously, right? Leos, of course. But the sun, yes, just doesn't represent you, but it also represents you, yes, you, but you also have a better understanding of what it is that you're looking for. And I've said this a million times, but And I'm gonna have to go ahead and make a video about this. You want to look for intrinsic value, i.e. character. Intrinsic value and character are ultimately the same thing. So a lot of you Leos are looking for that, right? But a lot of people can't stand the fact, right, that you're shining without them. That's part of the reason why it is that they're deciding to come back. They're trying to be like, hey, what's going on with you? You all right? What's up? Because they see you shining, and they see the fact that you're not broken down, your body's not broken, your spirit is not broken, and you're not trying to, appease to anybody. Like, how when people get rejected or they go through a terrible relationship, it's like they stay down and out for a while. They stay down and out for months, years. I used to be like that, right? Where I was like, let me just take the time, heal, because there's nothing out here like that. Now, when it happens, things don't necessarily feel good, but for a little bit, I'm down, taking a little bit of a break. Then I'm like, oh, I know I'm not dating in the U.S. anymore, so, I'm going to get right back up on out here, because I know for a fact I'm not necessarily looking for anybody in the United States, right? But the point is, I don't stay down for long anymore. The Page of Pentacles and the Hermit is about how it is that, but you got a lot of secret admirers. You have a lot of the very same people that I was talking about in the last two Leo readings. Go ahead and check out the last two Leo readings about how it is that those individuals are so worried about what you've got going on because they know that they played themselves and they wasted all this time. But that's the catch. They should have took you seriously when they had the chance, but they didn't want to. So that's their problem. So let's clarify now. The King of Pentacles. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. And then you have the Five of Wands to clarify the King of Pentacles, which is you in this reading. So the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is like, oh, King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Nice. So again, you're looking for a person that can match what it is that you're doing. Someone that has the similar values to you. A lot of the same values that you have. A lot of you Leos, and anyone that doesn't have those type of values that you have, you Leos will essentially leave them in the dust, because you don't necessarily really care to be with somebody that does not have the same type of values that you do. Obviously, not every single last one, but the majority of them needs to be similar, right? That's how it is that the two of you are going to get along, offer value with each other, be a good match. The King of Swords and the Five of Wands, however, is about, since that's the case, a lot of you Leos also need to understand that don't ever accept somebody that's dirty. And what I mean by that is don't ever accept somebody that their character is corrupt. Because no matter how sweet it may seem, no matter the offer that they give you, I've had plenty of offers myself where I like I said before, I could have been a very financially rich individual with their help, and they would have given the riches to me, but I would have to compromise myself in order to do that. I would have to compromise my self-respect and my honor in order to do that, right? Because the vast majority of the times, why it is that a lot of people don't come to me even to this day to get readings, because I don't really get a lot of people that come and get readings. But you know why? It's because of the fact that I have too much honor is the reason why. That's the situation, right? Because at the end of the day, you can have a lot of these people saying whatever. At the end of the day, all I did was not try. I told these people what it is. Don't cheat. Don't do this. Don't do that. Be decent. They ain't want to listen. They would rather be on goofiness. They would, you know what I'm saying? They would rather be dysfunctional. They would rather be broken. They would rather be corrupt. So guess what? The money goes down when you have integrity, right? How many people spazzed out on me for no good reason? Like, be set on all sides with enemies. You understand what I'm saying? So on both sides. It's not just one side, on both sides. And that's the thing that you have to understand. No matter how good the offer is, your value is part of your intrinsic value, Leo, is the ability to ward off corruption, because you're only valuable. Part of your intrinsic value to people who are trying to corrupt you, like this person that's trying to now do the reach back and come back, is because they want what it is that they can't have. Soon as they have you, they look at you like a little, new toy for a little while, then they throw you off to the wolves, like it is I said before, because now they got to get you back, because it's an imaginary scorecard. And what happens? Now all of a sudden now they got to be in a situation where they got to go looking for somebody else. So just think about that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel.